Hello lovely beings! My name is Olivia. I'm here today to show you guys how to make this super cute and fun little pouch. It's fun, right? I mean, come on. You made it. Well, I made it, but you can make it too now. So I'm going to show you guys how to make it. This pouch is really great because you can make it pretty much out of any fabric. You could even use old things that you already had, which is what I did. Something I really like to do, by the way. You could use pretty much any zipper. You can make it any size. And it's great to get started on using zippers because they're kind of tricky in sewing. So you can make this cool little pouch, hold whatever you want in there, and I'll show you guys how to in this video. Also, just to tell you guys a quick bit about myself, my name's Olivia. My channel is called Live and Create because I love to create things and to make all kinds of different crafts, including sewing, DIYs. I love home decor. I love living a life through love and through art. So that's just a little bit about me. This is my first YouTube video, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll work hard at getting better at them and making more each week. So thank you very much, and without further ado, please enjoy this video.
So first things first, fill in the blank. I'm just kidding. You're gonna need 4 rectangles about how big you want your bag to be. So you could pretty much make them any size comparative to your zipper as well. But you'll need 2 of the outside fabric that you're actually going to see on the bag, and you'll need 2 rectangles from the lining fabric. So as you can see here, my outside fabric is this old pair of jeans that I had, and my lining fabric is going to be an old t-shirt. I just decided to reuse and upcycle these things since I had them lying around anyways. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to make them perfect and making them all even. So you could see there's 2 of each. 2 maroon that I'm going to see on the bag, and then 2 lining that's going to make it nice and cozy in there. And once you have all your pieces cut out, the next thing you're going to want to do is take a piece of your lining fabric and a piece of your outside fabric, and you're going to want to place them right sides together, and then put your zipper in the middle like you're kind of making a sandwich, and make sure that the zipper is facing towards the outside fabric, like face up towards the outside fabric. And then you sew just right along that sandwich edge. Just go ahead and yeet it right up there with all 3 pieces of fabric in there. And after that is sewed up, you could flip it outside of itself, and you'll have one side that's already completed. So what you want to do is do the same process on the other side. Is you take a piece of lining fabric on the bottom, you put the whole zipper apparatus in the middle, and then the top fabric face down. Sew along that edge. You could sew everything on this bag with a straight stitch because it doesn't really have to stretch at all. And also feel free to use pins because it'll help you keep all the layers of fabric together. Okay, now that you have yeeted everything together, you can pull it apart and it'll look something like this, to where your outer pieces and the zipper are on top. You can kind of see how your bag is going to take shape. And you turn around, you'll see the lining pieces on the inside. But actually for this next step, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fold the like sides of the fabric together. So both of the lining pieces touching each other and both of the outer pieces touching each other, right sides together. And for the step, you're going to want to make sure that your zipper is unzipped at least halfway, if not more, and that it's both facing the same direction. So I had both of the teeth of the zipper facing the lining fabric. Then you're just going to want to sew around the whole rectangle, leaving a hole in the lining fabric so that you could flip it inside out when you're done. And go ahead and yeet this together. A little tip when you sew over a zipper is to lengthen the stitch and just go really slow so you don't break a needle and kill yourself accidentally, like Final Destination. So yeah, and then you could do the curves by leaving your needle in and just turning the fabric when you get to the curves. Go ahead and trim up any extra fabric that you have or extra piece of zipper hanging off, just so everything is nice and neat. And once you're done, it'll look something like this. And remember that hole you left? Right, so now you could flip all your work inside out so that all the seams are nice and hidden. That's also why we left the zipper open. So go ahead and flip it inside out and push all the little corners out so it's nice and neat. And then that's what it will look like with this. Now for this next part, notice that the lining still has this big hole in the middle. And after everything's nice and neat, what we're going to want to do is to flip the raw edges of that hole inside and then just top stitch over that. It doesn't really have to be pretty since it's a lining fabric. So just yeet it on there and we'll call it a day. Okay, so once you're done with that step, you'll have a completed bag and it's going to be fantastic and hopefully functional if you follow the steps correctly and have a mediocre base level talent of sewing like I do and have multiple materials that you can use at your dispense. But yeah, anyways, it's great. Here we are. Functional, looking good, looking kind of plain, but you know, it's a bag. You can gift it, you can use it, whatever you want. And so now, only thing left to do is to cue the montage. But first, I have to move this shit so I can get a good angle. Okay.
Do you want to make this cool pouch? Well, now you do. You didn't know you wanted to, but now you do. Because it's super cool. It's like, oh shit. Okay, first video. Jitters. Getting him out. It's a fashion statement. Hold your items.